Good evening, everyone. Um, this is Michael DeNobili. It's about 9 p.m. in New York City, 7 p.m. over in Wyoming. Um, I'm just want to get a jump start on this week. So this is for the Weekend Warriors. I'm answering the research methods and types of action research um, question for this week's discussion. So from the Mertler text, we have this distinction between quantitative and qualitative research. So quantitative research is all about numerical data and the use of deductive reasoning, meaning that we start with a theory, which is more general, and we attempt to find solutions which are more specific, as opposed to qualitative research, which is more narrative-based data and using inductive reasoning, which starts with observations, which are more specific, and concludes with theoretical frameworks, which are more general. Quantitative research seeks to analyze data, while qualitative seeks to provide deep explanations. Quantitative research does this by measuring variables to test hypotheses, while qualitative research observes phenomena to explain perceived reality. If I wanted to do a quantitative action research in my classroom, I can use assessment data to test how different instructional strategies affect student achievement. If I wanted to combine them to do a mixed methods approach, I could ask the question, do rigorous texts help students increase lexile development? If so, how? And I can triangulate some of my data by using student lexile developmental scores, which is quantitative, and reading state exam scores, which is also quantitative, with reading conferences where I'm sitting one-on-one and interviewing the students and asking them purposeful questions to see is it their rigorous texts that's affecting their lexile development and their reading scores, which that would be more qualitative in purpose. Now for the types of action research, the question was, how can action research be used successfully in the educational setting? Is there a particular model that may work better than others? How will you use one or more of these models to develop your own action research? I think action research is the verb for data-driven instruction. For the educator who wants to continue to grow and learn their craft, action research is the informing vehicle of communication to reach that goal. I don't believe a particular model is more effective than another. It all depends on what the intended purpose or goal of the teacher or school wants to achieve that dictates the most effective model to utilize. If the intended goal is quality improvement, social change, or population empowerment, then participatory action research will be more helpful. Practical action research, in conjunction with professional learning communities or PLCs, is more effective if the intended outcome is to address pedagogical issues and how they affect student achievement. In my personal practice, I think practical action research would be used more often, as it will always be applicable year in and year out, regardless of the classroom population, and can be done with or without other teachers, though I believe it is most effective with them. Participatory action research seems to be less often when there are specific school-wide goals that are being sought to be achieved within the school community. And then here is my references. I only referenced the Myrtle text this week in analyzing my discussion questions. Thank you. I wanted to keep it quick as opposed to last week, which I had a really long 10-minute post. And I look forward to replying to our discussion later in the week. Talk to you later, Weekend Warriors.